Okay. New game. Just played it. What? Oh, I'm already not happy. Mega bad idea.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. We'll go and ask information.
About the bear? Okay. Can I run? No.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Alright, well.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Okay. Information. Here we go. Oh.
What?
Tripping balls.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop!
You're being so weird, man.
I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
I mean, no. No son of mine would do that. So, I'm gonna have to go. Alright.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
Over here!
Ah.
Callum, where are you going?
Over here!
Oh, okay. Okay.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Catch me, Mommy.
I guess I'll go up here.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed.
Yeah.
Have a safe journey home.
But how did he if the gates were locked? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, menacing laughter. mean, sunset I could handle, but nighttime?
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Oh, no, actually. I don't wanna... Can I look at this?
It's easy to get lost here.
I'll bet.
Come back, Callum!
Yeah.
You can't catch me.
Oh, I don't care if that's our child. He's creepy. I mean, I don't... Callum. I'm definitely gonna be friggin' hating this kid by the end of this. Hope he dies.
Where are you?
Come on, Mommy.
No. No. We're not going in there. I mean, we are, but we're not.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
At least you've got your head screwed on. What's around here? Creepiness. If I wear a flashlight... I don't know.
Callum? Where'd you go?
Over here.
Examine shoe.
I
Yes.
think this belongs to Callum.
Oh. Put down there. Oh, no, we're taking it. Okay.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk was in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Come on, he's just doing his best.
I wonder what this is.
What is that noise? Oh no, what is that noise? That's really creepy. Purchase land on Solomon Island for pigeons. I might add, whatever old Archie had said to the locals. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the retention still had to come. Okay. Lenny Island Park. The name is perfect, and I can't imagine it being anything else. Right. Oh, those noises were specifically for that note. Fantastic. No.
Don't hide from me, Callum!
So...
Come on, Mommy.
No. No. I don't... It's gonna tell me.
Wait,
to go now.
Callum!
Yeah. I don't want to go on the creepy swan.
Callum, stay where you are!
Callum? Why do I think you're not Callum? Right, swan. Okay. But I mean... I don't wanna. Alright, Mr. Swan, you and me, we're in this together. Gonna get through it. Just please don't take me anywhere dangerous. It's too quiet.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us?
Unfortunate
the
placement
woodcutter
of that
asked
axe.
his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and
What was that?
abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
Oh, it's too dark. It's too
Hansel and
dark.
Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Good job.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Why are you giving them bread if you're just going to leave them in the woods? Not nothing over there. Oh, but I
Hansel
am.
broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel,
Everything's
desperately
looking up for them
hungry,
then.
ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
And they lived happily ever after. Credits are on. End of story.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid.
Oh, that's just like.
I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them
They're
and began to...
malnourished. Give them nutrients,
You
not
see,
sugar.
nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Not good. Also, aren't swan rides normally
Time
romantic?
passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat
Bit of a
him.
mood killer.
The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said.
Alrighty.
The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because
yeah.
even children can't survive on sweets,
Thank you.
they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I mean, well, that escalated really quickly. No! Don't look at me, Swan. How could you betray me? We were meant to be friends. Not cool, Swan. Not cool. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Bad Swan. Alright. So we've done that.
Hansel and Gretel.
Nothing.
I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
How?
Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Ooh. Okay. Early prediction. Callum's dead. And we've gone crazy.
Come out, sweetie!
Oh, don't fucking whisper in my ear.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Catch me, Mommy.
Am I going the right way?
Where are you?
Alright, it's going further away, so I'm gonna turn around. Yep, I'm making an early prediction here. Callum, dead son. We are grief-stricken. The park is a metaphor for our grief.
Stop! Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Yeah. Okay, over here. Oh. I'm coming. Oh, that's something important.
Wait for Mommy!
Over here.
Another accident. This place.
Path maintenance. No. Read the note. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor has worked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have many customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple courtesy. Deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It was astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. If that bear moves, I am done. Cool. Is there going to be something behind me? No, thank God. Can I close that door? I don't want it open. Okay. Nope, we're going up here.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Ooh. Rocks and... Come on. Okay. A dodgy path. No wonder there's accidents happening. Lawsuits out the wazoo. That's probably meant to be designed as
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Examine the report. Dodgy as fuck.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Okay. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit was making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportion, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and once one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy, who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and the blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. Would you really say stabbing? Would you just say stabbing? I mean, anyway. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. I mean, now I want to see the ice sculpture.
Where did you go?
Follow the trail of snow. Oh, I don't want to get on the right. Don't make me get on the right. I can't. Okay, phew. Oh, no.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Thank God. I guess decrease the speed. And again. And again. And again. Okay. Good enough. Get on. Despite all of my better judgment. What's gonna happen? Oh, I knew it. I'm gonna go. It's gonna start going crazy. Okay. We done? That's good enough. That was fun! Yay! Oh. I mean... all good things must come to an end, am I right? Is there someone in there? No, 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 no. I bet you they're not. Yeah, they're not there anymore. It's gonna be one of those things, isn't it?
Callum, stay where you are!
Callum. I'm gonna go this way.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Too dark to go inside. Oh no, there we go. Thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. Most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve, see? Even I'm starting to call him Chad. And I went to school with the guy. The goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, is Chad, the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. Ooh. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park managers about the smell. And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside the cycle station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up. I fucking mean, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there not saying anything. Eventually I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henry. Alright, so Steve / Shit! Not fucking cool. Let's just have a little bit of a breakdown over here by the bench. Holy crap. Okay. Right. Steve / Chad. It's going a bit crazy. Why can't I? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's... Well, that's just a sign of things to come, really, isn't it?
Callum, where are you?
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
That's not an answer, Callum.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Floats my boat. Let's go. Let's do this. Somehow, somewhere. Oh. That's a metaphor for her electric shock therapy. I'm running with this theory until I get evidence otherwise. I'm gonna say, am I gonna have to ride one of these? Probably not.